Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Colorado Buffaloes taking on
all eyes on me.
48 Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense set on first down. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Colorado.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Picked off.
Wow.
Taking it the other way. Not only a great play, but
How you not
tremendous
get that bitch over your
discipline by
head?
this
Like, what the
sophomore to
fuck?
make the pick.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is that we've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, big juke to get past. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Now on second down after the incompletion. To the ground with the back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get concerned or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Touch pass on the run. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Going up top on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Oh, it's going to be a long game. It's going to be a long game. If you can't keep up with Jerry Hounce, it's going to be a long game.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw
Let's
right
go.
there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll throw it on first down. Looking deep down the right side.
I'm here.
And the ball
It's going to be a long game. It's going to be a long game.
Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at
It's going to be a long game, baby.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get
Told
there.
you,
That
boy,
time,
when ready,
he used
I
the
own
lob
this
wedge,
check.
and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Told him, boy, when ready.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it.
The
An
flag
incomplete
here.
pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes a catch past the sticks.
Too slow. I got athletes out here. You're too slow. You gotta do some recruiting, man. You're the dynasty, man. I've been in here 7 years.
They can hurt you in so many different
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You've been talking. You've been talking too much, man. I already knew what was going on. It's over with, Coach.
And that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Duke has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Wake Forest. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to get to it. Starts to scramble to the left. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left, wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Yeah, brother, these are real, cool.
3 to the 22.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
You defense real, bro.
And the quarterback is
The defense real, bro.
back at the 13.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside
Oh, you don't see.
it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads to the wideout.
The defense real, bro. The defense really real, bro.
What?
What?
He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off.
How?
And that's such a great
How is that crazy? This is real out here, bro. I own this shit, man.
Absolutely never forget getting
Give me that. I'm gonna do that to you. Oh, get nasty, Hamilton. Hamilton, you know who Jerry Hamilton is, right? I'm gonna do you bad with him. That's me, cuz. Stop me, bro. I want you to stop me.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion. So
Oh, you got me. You got me.
Scrambled around,
You
but
got
the
me.
defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
this is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure,
Stop me.
getting a sack.
Stop Jason Kidd. Stop Jason Kidd, baby. Stop Jason Kidd, baby. Stop Jason Kidd now.
From the 10.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
Damn, play it. Lord have mercy.
And the Buffaloes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. This is a design run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass.
Nothing. Fucking nothing.
Down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone. 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out.
I missed that bit.
Not a chance. Missed it.
I missed that bit. Damn, I missed that motherfucker.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to
give me that one too. Give me that one too. Boy, you throw picks like a boy. I don't know if you're throwing picks or 2 picks, bro. Give me the ball back.
What a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Give me. Come on, Hamilton. Look, spin Rudy. Let's go.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That
Let me get it.
him out in space.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
2nd down coming up on this red
man
zone
out here in the
opportunity.
mud. Keep pushing.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Touchdown, Colorado! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And
You ain't got it, bro. I got athletes, bro. I got athletes, bro. All that go route. No.
The scoreboard looks, no question, this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the
deep, bro.
Not going to be easy.
They call that big moon. What I'm putting on you right now. I'm putting that big moon on you. I'm putting that big moon on you. That's what I'm doing. That's what he do to me. I'm doing what he do to me. Huh?
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
What you gonna do? What is you gonna do? Okay.
You know, the tight end's gonna have
what Moon could do. Now I'm finna do what Moon could do. I'm thinking what he'll do.
With the football that time, just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
He dropped it. Lord have mercy.
There's a timeout called.
Lord have mercy.
Tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
What you finna do quick? Hold up. Now everybody watching. I got 5 people watching. What he about to do now? I don't know what Dollar Bill about to do. He just disrespected the guy. Lord help us. Let's him out. Let's him out. Oh, you coaching Justin. I feel you.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
On second down, wants to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse.
I'm coming.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
What a real offense, man.
And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off.
I ain't even called my play yet, bro. That's what you don't get.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense getting set for first down. They'll open the second half on the ground. They shut it down.
Dollar bill, y'all. This dollar bill, y'all.
I never know if it's grammatically correct.
Who invited you into the dynasty? Showtime.
That's happening in this game. They are just
Showtime invited.
the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
You weren't supposed to come in no dynasty move invited you.
Still a bit short of the first down.
You know we all tough around here.
Hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in
No, we ain't got no touch team.
throw it to him out on the perimeter.
I ain't got nothing. Yeah, you see what I got? I got an 87 over defense, bro. 85 offense. Come on, man. I ain't did nothing. You got an 85 across the board. I seen what you got.
That was a massive play for this offense.
But I'm saying Mook got 90, 92, 91. So what you gonna do then? Huh? You complaining now about something like this? You complaining about something like this? Huh? You complaining about something like this? Huh? Keep complaining. Keep complaining. I'm out here.
Makes the catch and he's brought down.
The defense
I'm staying up.
they're taking away all of the QB's primary options
I'm staying
down the
up.
field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing
staying
game
up.
now on second down. He'll just keep
I'm staying up.
And there was
Huh?
nowhere to go.
Boy, you gonna have me to hire me in this game. I'm coming back, y'all. I'm going back to the playoffs.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Shoots it to the left.
Boy, you look out them people. You look out them people.
There and knock it away.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't going nowhere, bro.
Trust
me, bro, I was gone.
Adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game, but early on in the
not
second
happening,
half,
bro.
you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30.
You know it's the ball game right here, cuz. They're being real. But stop you here, it's over with.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Lord,
Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again.
Oh, he knew that.
This game is all but over.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. You're just not able to come up with it.
He's looking for a man on second
You
down.
crazy.
Going for the big play. Touchdown, Buffalo!
I told you that start that GL to the day.
Getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in
I
college.
swear you didn't need no
Check this
scouting.
out.
I scouted you out,
College
Chris.
is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan.
I scouted you out. When I seen that game you lost,
which is why
when you actually played somebody legit, I said, oh, I know exactly what to do to him.
Colorado State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off-play action on first down. Coming after him.
Yeah. You see me, I'm on everybody.
Can't find his man as
I'm on
he took
everybody.
a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air.
Ooh, you got me there.
He's got an open man. And he breaks into the open.
You got me there.
At the 20. Touchdown, Red Raider. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10.
Everybody start watching my video. This is over.
They get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
They said it's over with, man.
And they desperately wanted to attempt to...
Damn, man, all they pause and shit. I gotta go to work now. I gotta go to work.
Decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
You're gonna learn one day. Ooh,
And they
ooh.
can't hook
You
up
got in
on
front
the
of
big
them. I like
play, and
that.
that brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick
I like
hitter. You're
that.
trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls into the
You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40.
Ooh.
got it past the marker. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
And they're showing you their intentions early.
I played for Dave, bro.
Down, you're in your own end.
I
We're going to be
played for
aggressive, and we're not just going to do
I
this
got
early.
played for Dave.
We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
And he
Going
beat 2.
downfield for the big play.
And he beat 2.
Oh! Picked
Oh!
off right at the goal line.
Oh my God!
Got room on the return. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Texas Tech has it
ran that
back, and the
damn
Red
ball.
Raider offense on its way to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
If I'm the offensive coordinator right here, man, I'm trying to find some easy gimmies. I'm trying to find a way to make this offense easier right now because everything seems hard. Like last week too, man, just completion percentage is not great. This offense is just not moving like it should, and they got to find some ways to make this thing easy.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires left. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Colorado 28, Texas Tech 10.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
These 3rd downs, man, they're critical down in distances. When you have mobile quarterbacks, it's just so great to know that, 1, they can get it throwing it for your offense, but 2, if it's not there, they can take off and scramble.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider. The AT unit on the field. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas Tech 17.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that. Open runway ahead. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're just seeing that right now.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bucks. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score.
Another
Show you how to really run that mud, boy. Show you how to really run that mud.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Yep.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense.
Let me finish the game. I'm gonna have to put it. I'm gonna put it in the goddamn Western name. I gotta send it to move too. Why
He
did?
tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Ooh.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the
Let me stop playing around.
Reel it in. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Fast motion from the offense. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Off he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from...
Touchdown, Colorado! And the beatdown has ensued. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This one has pretty much been and he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
He's got the back in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and got a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're throwing for it on fourth down.
Good play.
Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game. And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
He's got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released
You know,
the
we're
pass.
going to end it, bro. If I hurt your quarterback, then you mess up all season.
Days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going.
Playing with another quarterback.
This is one of those days you
keep
learn
getting hit
from,
like this.
try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Diaz. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wide receiver shows motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Complete,
I can't even make it look. I can't even make it look respectful,
Defense
bro.
will take a timeout with 28
You done talk too
seconds
much
left.
bull crap.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not.
You said 100. You said
First down
108.
for this offense.
That would blow my mind. I thought you were like Big Moon good.
Wants to pass it.
No way.
Pick of the day.
No
His head has to be
way.
spinning. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take a shot. He was over the
man, that was a
and he
pick.
dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
A shot.
That's a pick.
And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make
Man,
things
go to
look
work.
a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's
God
going to
damn,
do it.
money already getting
This is
sent.
what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another...